Hello and welcome back to my channel, the rocket scientist that review Lego classic space sets. Today we will review the Lego 886 Space Buggy. The Space Buggy was first released in 1979. It just consists of 11 bricks. It has a white minifigure, as shown here. And the weight of it is just 34 grams. The dimension of the rover, or buggy if you like, is 5.5 centimeters in length, 3.3 centimeter in width, and 6 centimeter in height. Like the space scooter, it's a small kit. So let's have a look on the design. Yeah, very simple design. It has 4 wheels. It's the old school Lego wheels with metallic rod here holding the wheels. It has a life support type of gas cylinders in front here, most likely to provide energy for the rover. Of course, a steering wheel and a box behind here, and then a communication antenna here. And that is more or less it. The rover itself has no fenders to protect the astronaut from the dust that these wheels will stir up. So this is kind of a setback in this design if you are thinking on it as a realistic piece. It would not behave well on the surface of the moon, for example. If you have followed or know something about the Apollo missions, you had the last mission to the moon, they had broken one of the rear fenders, and they had trouble with moon dust being stirred up and hitting other parts of the vehicle. Actually, also when looking at the scale of it compared to the astronaut here, it's a bit too small. So what do we have here? Well, we have a model of the lunar rover. It's a little hard to see here. Having the camera a bit too close. But here you have a model that I made myself with stealing some parts from my daughter's Lego. I made this so just for the fun of it, so I could have it alongside the lunar lander model. And so it's kind of approximately in scale of the lunar lander, and in respect to this a person or astronaut. But if we pretend this is accurate enough and compare it with a space buggy, you see the size difference there in scale. So for most of these classic space Lego sets, they were a bit too small compared to the astronaut size to be realistic. But who cared about that? It was just fun, and not everything has to be that dry logical. But just for the fun of it, comparing it with an approximately lunar rover scale vehicle there with the space buggy here from 1979. On its hand, the astronaut has this device. I don't really know what it is, but you have this really nice green transparent cylinder there. Some people pretended it was a gun. I personally believe it meant to be more like a detector to search for minerals, for example. But it's in the end up to you to decide that, of course. So let's have a look on the instructions. I have that also here, and here you have the 886 instructions. Again, a really nice design from Lego, as always. Starting up with the assembly of a figure there, and it's just 5 steps in total. If you add in the assembly of the astronaut, it's 6 steps, if you like. And again, a really nice quality on these instructions from Lego. This is over 40 years old, and again you have some teasers on the back side of other kits that you can hope to get or purchase if you have the money back in the day. So what is the score then? Well, on the design I will give it just a 3 of 6. Why so low? Well, first of all, I think the design is way too simple. Maybe you may disagree and say I'm a bit harsh. It's supposed to be a low-cost kit, just grab and go type of kit for gifts, etc. But the design is very simple. What I like with it most, I would say, is maybe the mineral detector, what I could call it, the gun, kind of a gun he is holding here, and the detail of this gas cylinder hanging on the front there. That gives some added design feature. Other than that, I think it's way too simple, and that's how I also remember it as a young kid. Yeah, I liked it, but a little simple. Playability, I give it a score of 4 of 6. Yeah, it's so simple that not much to do here. You can rove around. You have this, again, this detector there that add in some playability. It's easy to handle, but nothing much to it, and the antenna again is very easy to pop off. Nostalgic Force, I give it 5 of 6. As I remember it, as I said, I liked it, but the simplicity is too great. So therefore I give it a 5 instead of a full score. So in total 12 of 18, not a bad score, but behind the space scooter that I reviewed previously, which got 16 of 18. If we look at this buggy design from a rocket scientist perspective, or thinking of this, could this be designed to be used in real life? In theory, yes, but it would have a very short range, not much volume here for batteries or energy storage. It really should have some fenders to protect him from that dust. There's no compartment or for storing equipment, so that is also a setback. So this rover would just function as a one-man transport from A to B and not more than that. So that's it, or that's it, I would say. So rocket scientist score, just 1 of 6. So Not much, but it's a very unrealistic design in my view. So that's all for now, and thank you for watching. Please comment if you have some remarks to this. Remember, this is just for the fun of it. Bye for now.